Recording in progress.
Greeting to you all. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to answer one of the interview question regarding the string replacement method. So again, this is my YouTube channel, free educational videos. You're welcome to watch and subscribe. And without further ado, let me just get into today's topic. So on today's topic, we are going to answer one of the interview questions that most people ask you if you're interviewing, for example, for Python programming language. Some interviewer or they're asking you basically the string dot replacement method to see that if you can just use the string dot replace method and replace a given substring inside of a string, change it from the old string to the new string. So the replacement now has the old string replaced to the new string, one or more occurrence of it or something like that. And then there are times that the interviewer may also ask you and the interviewee to say that go ahead, use the same string dot replacement method, and then don't use the regular expression, and just without using regular expression modules, if you can just do the same replacement if it is case insensitive strings, like substrings has lowercase and uppercase combination, and then ignoring the case, since string dot replace does not ignore the case. It only replaces a string A to a string B, and then it doesn't care about the lowercase or uppercase. So or a string old to new, and then the old could be any character. It does not matter. It has to match one by one the word. So we're going to discuss that one. And to explain a little bit more, this is my Linux machine that I wrote the string replace.py program, and I'm concatenating the content of it here. So the whole program is a few lines, but there's comments section that I just write in the purpose of the program. The purpose of the program, in this case, one of the Python string.replace method interview question, which is giving the string developer below right here, the whole string is within the double quotes, and then you're giving this a string and you want to just change every occurrence of the green letter code, whether it's uppercase C or lowercase c, then it has an exclamation after the code, or that don't, and then you want to change all of those occurrence to a word like program right here. So in this case, we're going to go through the examples. Basically, I have one example on the Linux side and one example on the PyCharm, not PyCharm actually, colab.research.google, which is one is Windows and one is using browser notebook from Google research.google.com. So we are going to practice both of them and look at both of them to see if there's any kind of like a portability issue between the code, if I have to do it differently, which I don't. Python, usually if you're doing something with related to operating system or some kind of combination of sys modules or something, there are certain method or constant that are defined with OS module that for Windows versus a Linux or Unix or Mac. And those ones are basically like osx.name, and then os.name on that one. But I will cover those modules separately. So we're going to come back to this one. Let me cover this one. So at this time, we are looking at this program, but I'm going to show you an example. But all I'm seeing is the three information that I mentioned, the actual string that it is here and assigned to developers and developer, and then the developer.replace method which is the string.replace method. In this case, the string is developer. And then the parameter that I'm passing is replace old string code to the new one, and then 2 occurrence in this case. And so then the new string that is changed, it's only changed on the developer underscore updated. The developer still has the code. When you print this with developer, it still has the above line up there. Then I'm going to say a developer updated with 2 occurrence, and now this one on the 2 occurrence that was changed, it will show it. But I'm not running it here, so I'm just showing you how I wrote the code here. And then the next one is that we're changing the letter code and the word code with lowercase c to programs. So that way we don't have to do regular expression. We could just say if it is uppercase C with code or lowercase c with code, we're changing both of them. And this one again, and when we do the replacement, it does the entire file. So there's no comma to it and the entire line and the entire string actually. So if it is just comma 2 or minus or 1 or something, it will just do as many as you specify. But if you do omit that one, count is equal -1, which is just the entire string. So in this case, we print the developer updated, and then all occurrence of code will be replaced to program when the program finished. So this is the example on the pie chart, not pie chart, sorry. The coloring theme is so much like a pie chart. So every time I look at it, it's like, okay, maybe that is. But it is not a notebook, which is like a Jupyter kind of notebook interface on the browser that you go to colab.research.google.com, and then you can just write code and then test it. So on line 1 is the developers define, and then on the text part of it, I say one of the Python string.replace method interview question. And then here I actually show you the replace method inside of the string module. And this method has a self as one parameter, which is itself, and then the old string, the new string, and convert it to the new string, and the number of times occurrence, how many times you want to change it to. So this is basically the description of that one. So I show you that one as well. Here's the actual program that is 8 lines that does change those occurrence. And as you can see here, the line here all the time, he loves to write code, basically, because he's a developer. As always, he always does coding. So the developer, the second time when we print it, the developer still writes exactly the same word. But the word that was developer updated, that is the replacement. So the copy is made on the replacement variable in this case, not the actual original string. So this is copied into the developer updated, and then notice the 2 occurrence program and program changed. The lowercase was not changed, but the lowercase here, we changed it again, and we changed it to uppercase here. So I'm going to just show you the rest of it, but please make sure if you haven't subscribed, I'm posting a lot of videos, and I really like you to make some comments and make give them some thumbs up. If you like these kind of videos, give some thumbs up so I know what kind of videos you will be expecting from me to post next. And if you subscribe, I will really appreciate it, because and that would allow me to just use my time efficiently for the people that they want to see these kind of videos. And you're welcome to subscribe and make some comments. And thank you for watching. Thank you very much for watching these videos. And then I hope you enjoyed and have great time. But before we go, I'm going to show you the 2 programs here. So this is the Linux program. And then on this one, I'm going to just run it here, string_replace and .py, and then you can see the output is there. So that is the string replacement.py in the program that I displayed it. and I'm going to show you also on the code here. So the code here, we have developers. Developer, basically, I'm going to take one line at a time out, and then I commented all of them so I can demo it better. So now when you run it, notice that the output is not showing anything because I just assigned a string to a developer. Now I'm going to run it the next time. So I'm going to say, well, go ahead, print the developer. So that the string developer that we assign, it is going to be printed. Now this time I'm going to just change the code program to developer. This line does not produce any output, it's just an assignment statement. And this line where we are printing the developer now, it is just going to say that code, because the string replacement is done on the, it's a copy is made to, when you do developer.replace, a copy is made, and the copy is actually written to the new string. So we have to print the new string, which is developer updated. Once you look at the developer updated, notice that two occurrence, because we specify two here, the two occurrence of code change to program. So code change to program, and then the next thing that we are doing here is the developer from code replacement, we're changing the lowercase code to the uppercase. Since the change does not happen anything here unless you just take these comments out and then change the word code that we changed both of them uppercase, and then run the command. Notice this time when we run the developer updated, we just changed that we use the developer updated string on line 7, and then we replace that string from the uppercase code to program. And as a result, now we have developer underscore updated on line 8, and which is up to date with everything, and the whole line is modified from lowercase code and uppercase code to program. So the string, instead of saying all the time, he loves to write code, and code, is going to say all the time he loves to write program. So the program, you can see that the exclamation mark that was with code, that is not changed. And so we only change the code to program, whether it was lowercase or uppercase. This is was the intention. And then the fact that they ask us not to use the regular expression, you can see that we used on line 7 the replacement method again, and we just hard coded. Normally, and this is not a good mechanism to hard code these string, because a string could be more than 4 characters. So a combination of lowercase and uppercase is tough for you to just go with all occurrences and hard code it. And an hard code usually breaks. So the string could be put into a variable, and the variable could be just changed to uppercase, for example, and then from uppercase you just change it to the string programs, whatever the uppercase version of that string is. So you have a string dot upper, string dot lower, string dot capitalize, string dot title. You can use those ones within your program if you're not allowed to use regular expression. But if regular expression is allowed, you import regular expression, RE, and then use the sub modules and then do all the conversion with ignoring the case as the last parameter. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure that you subscribe again to our YouTube channel, which is MyWebUniversity free educational videos. This is our website, and you're welcome to watch all of the videos and enjoy them and like them and get some interview question answered as well. I'm going to make more videos on interview because I want to help people to find a good job and support their families and everything. So as you subscribe, you are going to make some comments, say, please make a video for Unix shell scripting, how to make a menu, or another person just actually asked me on a video that she needed via YouTube kind of videos on shell scripting. When I provided her the information, she also told me that she was looking on Google to just write a menu on Linux, which I did this morning. I just woke up and I wrote the script, and I'm going to make that video available. So and that video will be posted as well sometime tonight. Have a good one. Take care. God bless you all. Take care. Bye-bye.